Well, Taz, as we saw in our opening contest, the Acclaimed not done with the guns just yet.
Set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Valley Village, weighing 190 pounds, Jungle Boy, Jack Perry.
And you want to talk about champions, you saw the motion to his waist, Jack Perry, making it clear that while they were successful, while they were fan favorites, Jungle Hook is something that Jack is willing to put behind him as Jack is in search of his first singles championship here in All Elite Wrestling.
Well, what happened was he and Hook both decided that would happen, and I think it's smart for them both to go their own ways, but this is it's going to be a tough task again here for Jack Perry.
By Prince Nana from Chico, California, weighing 274 pounds, the Machine, Brian Cage.
And I say again for a reason, Excalibur.
That's right, this past December, Dynamite, winter is coming. Jungle Boy Jack Perry getting the win on the Machine, Brian Cage, but just barely. And this past Friday night at Rampage, Cage made it clear he wanted another crack at Jack Perry as both men seek to climb the singles division here in AEW, Tony.
That's a very, very important match, Excalibur. You are right. Climb the ladder in singles competition here because, I mean, we know who the champions are right now, but you're looking at two men who certainly, given the opportunity, can win a singles title here in AEW, no doubt.
Jack coming out of the corner hot with the drop kick, but Brian Cage maybe luring him in and just driving Jack all the way to the corner.
Yeah, and you know, Prince Nana on the outside has Brian Cage, the Machine, really fired up. And I know he spoke to Cage about being extra motivated to not let Jungle Boy Jack Perry defeat him again here.
Yeah, drop kick by Jack sends the Machine to the outside. And Jack, the tope underneath the second rope, driving Cage all the way to the barricade. Jack coming back once again. Cage driven ribs first to the barricade a second time.
Yeah, he's going for a third. We've seen this happen a lot, Shivani.
Be careful, brother.
Cage.
Oh, God.
One time too many. I thought two times were too many, but there you see, the third time was a charm.
Well, this singles match continues in picture-in-picture, Jack Perry and Brian Cage.
That Prince Nana's a sketchy character, isn't he? How many sketchy characters do we have here?
Oh, we have a lot. There's a lot here, and that's just on camera.
Yeah, Jose, the assistant.
You buried him earlier.
Sanjay Dutt.
Yep, you buried him.
Oh, Brian Cage is a machine.
Figured out the pattern here, Taz?
I see what's going on.
Yeah, brother.
But I know the Machine, Brian Cage, he's hitting that double bicep pose. He looks like he's ready for a stage.
He is an amazing athletic specimen. He really is.
Absolutely. Obviously spent a lot of time with Brian Cage during his time in Team Taz and bringing the FTW Championship into AEW, anointing Brian Cage the champion, which pissed a lot of people off back then because he didn't beat someone for it. It didn't matter. FTW title stood for something that Brian Cage stood for. It's a mindset, and he fit it at that time. And right now, he's really wearing out Jungle Boy.
And Cage driving the shoulder into the midsection of Jack Perry. Oh, what a shot by Cage.
You know, this is one thing that really Jungle Boy Jack Perry needs to learn, guys, and that is he just sometimes gets too fired up. And three times where it's a trouble for him. And I think the more he has match in the ring, the more he'll learn that. To control the emotions, right?
Cage just absorbing those blows from Jack Perry, but he exposed the midsection, Taz, and Jack seized on it.
Yeah, flexing wasn't a good idea, but off of what Shivani's saying, I get what you're saying, Tony, I really do. But, you know, that's part of the evolution process of any pro wrestler. You know, just coming into stuff with emotion and fire, but not giving that out too quick and too obvious. You got to be cool sometimes.
Yeah, it was the first 2-3 minutes of the match.
But that's his style, right? That's what Jack Perry does, but I get your drift.
Jack went for the roundhouse kick. Cage chopped it down. Now he hoists up Jack, looking for the powerbomb. Jack trying for a sunset flip. Cage keeps his balance. And an overhead throw by the man's neck.
Yes,
Raw power.
But we've said it time and time again, Taz. This is where Cage gets into trouble. He's a natural-born showboat.
He is. I mean, that's the machine. You know, he's going to get all his moves in, and he's going to showboat. I mean, right?
Yeah, listen, natural-born showboats populate pro wrestling, dudes.
Right, and he announced us, too.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
For a lot of years.
Especially on Rampage.
Damn.
Shots fired.
I was talking about Jericho.
Oh, all right.
Been talking about Excalibur, JR.
Can Jungle Boy Jack Perry withstand the assault by the machine, Brian Cage? Jack has been fighting valiantly, but Brian Cage has had the advantage all throughout picture-in-picture. Cage looking for the powerbomb, but Jack fighting out effectively. And oh, the high boot by Brian Cage.
Yeah, that definitely slowed down Jungle Boy Jack Perry right there. Look at that drop kick. Explosivity right there. Great job by Jungle Boy.
And immediately following Rampage this Friday at a special start time, NBA All-Star 2023 kicks off on TNT with the Ruffles NBA All-Star Celebrity Game, followed by the Jordan 2023 Rising Stars. A whole weekend of All-Star action live from Salt Lake City on TNT.
Watch Jack Perry here. Second rope, but he got caught when he went for that twisting crossbody.
The backbreaker, or maybe a rib breaker, it doesn't matter because Cage still in control of Jack right now. And, oh no, Jack Perry.
He was calling for the F5, didn't get it.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
That works.
He's
1, 2, no! Jack Perry able to kick out.
Jack was slung to the ring.
And that was a nasty landing. You can see the pain that Jungle Boy Jack Perry is in right now.
Yeah, that powerbomb almost a throwback to the Thoracic Express. One of the moves that Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus used to use when they were EW World Tag Team Champions.
Great call.
Cage now, oh no! Jack sits out, the jackknife, 2 and bridge up by Brian Cage.
Great job by Cage.
A lot of power in those legs, guys.
Oh, the power bomb into the buckles by Brian Cage.
Oh my God, Jack Perry's in trouble.
Brian Cage, lateral press, 2 and go!
Great kick out right there by Jack Perry. And Cage, you can see his eyes like he's a little perplexed how that happened.
Yeah, he thought for sure, you're right, Taz, that this was over with that maneuver, but it wasn't. Now it's time to improvise. What's it going to do here?
The fans here in Laredo in support of Jungle Boy Jack Perry, but he's going to need more than that against an athlete like Brian Cage.
What is Cage still going to throw him, suplex him out of the ring?
I think that's what Cage had in mind, but Jack, the kick to the knee. Cage hung up over the top rope. What does Jack have in mind now? Oh, the stomps. He sent Brian Cage into the ring and just a diving splash. 2, no!
Thought he had him there.
Man, Jack covered a lot of distance with that splash.
Look at the power here by Jack Perry.
Jack Perry, a Death Valley driver on Brian. Oh, but Cage kicking out barely at 1.
Oh no. Look at that face. Oh, his face just got kicked in though.
Man, that one kick had no effect on Brian Cage.
Oh, the crucifix bomb though.
Right on the head.
And you saw how Cage, his head was bobbing. The thrust kick, the elbow to the back of the head. Jungle Boy, the roll up, the cover. Got it, and the win.
The winner of this match, Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
What a battle, man. Brian Cage put up a battle, but Jack Perry now, he got another win on him.
Yeah, one step closer is Jack Perry. Remember, Brian Cage, one of the most impressive singles records this year. And Jungle Boy Jack Perry scoring the win here tonight on Dynamite.
And saying, I want singles gold. You see him keeps putting his hands towards his waist, saying what he wants.
What is?
No.
That's
Christian. Is this? No way. He's back. He is back. It's Christian Cage.
Christian Cage. We have not seen him in months. Look at this, his arm's still in the sling. After the injury he sustained by Jungle Boy Jack Perry. And
what was that? What? He just, the hell did he spray him with?
Christian, he just.
Is that mace or something?
We could. I mean,
this smell it from here now.
It's making me tear up. Whatever it is, it went directly in the eyes of Jack Perry.
Of course, he would stoop to such lows. That's what he's all about. And look at that smirk on his face.
Christian Cage, I mean, he's just the master of picking his spots. I mean, we need some fans or something in here. We got to clear the air.
Oh, look at this. Apparently, the arm is okay.
Yeah, it seems that Christian Cage is healthy and ready for battle, and that's not good for Jack Perry. Oh, no.
You understand me? You understand me? I am not done.
Wait, now Christian Cage.
No. Don't do this, Christian.
Oh, the kill switch. And Jack Perry completely defenseless. What an opportunist. Opportunist Christian Cage. This is. Oh. Well, let's go back to Renee Paquette, who has a very special announcement about Revolution live on pay-per-view Sunday, March 5th.